Okay, so today we're going to learn how to do a basic granny square. I'm going to be using Baby Bee Soft and Snuggly Daffodilly Silly with a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. So leave probably about 12 inches to be able to sew that in. And then we are going to put the yarn like this on your hand, turn. We're going to bend it over so it looks kind of like a pretzel. Stick our needle in there and pull it tight. And that makes a slip knot. This is how I hold my yarn. We're going to wrap it around the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And then we are going to connect the chain into a circle. So I got the end of the chain and the beginning of the chain. And we are just going to yarn over and pull through both of those loops. So now we have our circle. Okay, so now that we have our circle, we're going to work our first row into that circle. Okay, so we connected our chains. Now, there is two things that you can do. You can either chain up every time you do a row. So we'll chain up 3, 1, 2, 3. So you would do that at every beginning of the row, or you can do a standing double crochet. I have a video on my YouTube channel of how to do a standing double crochet. That is what I prefer. So you would pull it up a little bit. This is a little bit more advanced, so I'm gonna go really slow. Go around, insert, yarn over, bring it back through. Now we got 3 loops. 1, 2. Okay, let me do that one more time. So we have our chain. We're going to pull up, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. I like doing the standing double crochet because it looks, you can't tell where each row begins because it looks just like a normal crochet. This is just what I prefer. Like I said, you can also do a chain 3. It's totally up to you. Going to yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over again, pull through the center, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then you're going to do that one more time. Now we're going to work a corner, so you're going to chain 2 and then do 3 double crochets. So that's going to make a corner and make our next like cluster. And then we're going to chain 2 again and do the exact same thing, 3 more double crochets. Chain 2, and then we are going to work our last set of 3 double crochets. Chain 2, sorry it got kind of blurry, and then we're going to slip stitch into the top of our standing double crochet, and you have the first row done. So you should have 4 sets of 3 double crochets and 2 double crochets in each corner. Okay, and this next part, this may be controversial and I'm pausing the video right here, but I turn my work every time I do a new row on a granny square. Just my preference. You can do it however you like. I turn my work, I find it so much easier. So we're going to do our next standing double crochet. And we're going to work our other 2 double crochets. Chain 2 to make our corner, and then work your next 3 double crochets in that same space. Chain 1, and then we're going to work our next corner. So 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 more double crochets. Chain 1, we're going to work our next corner in that next chain 2 space. Chain 1 again, work your last corner. Chain 1, slip stitch into the top of our standing double crochet. Turn your work, and we are going to start row 3 now. So you're going to work your standing double crochet and then 2 more double crochets in that same space. Okay, so we have our 3 double crochets. You're going to chain 1 and then work your corner. So the 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets in the same space. Chain 1 and then work your 3 double crochet cluster in the chain 1 space from the row below. Chain 1 and work your corner. Chain 1 and then work your 3 double crochets in that chain 1 space from the row below. Chain 1 and then work your corner. Chain 1, work those 3 double crochets in the chain 1 space from the row below. Chain 1, work your last corner. Then you are going to chain 1 and slip stitch into the top of the standing double crochet from the beginning. That is how you do the basic granny square. And like I said, I turn my work every row. I find it easier for me. You don't have to do that. Also, I find it easier to do standing double crochets to begin my 3 double crochet clusters every row. You can also do a chain 3. It's totally up to you. But the gist of it is you're going to be doing the same thing. So along the sides, you are going to do the chain 1, do your cluster, and then do the chain 1, and then in the corners, they're always the same. You are going to do your 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets in the same stitch. So those parts never change. But if you want to turn your work, you can. If you don't, that's how I do it. Totally up to you. But if you guys liked this instructional video, please give it a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.